Hi, and welcome to Aussie Scale Modeller. Jace here. Glad to have your company once again. Well, huge week here at home. My darling wife turned 21 in a few days. And congratulations, honey. You look as absolutely beautiful as the day I met you, and even more. And thank you for your support. Speaking of support, guys, if you can hit the like and the subscribe if you're new to the channel. This is all about delivering as much content as I can in regards to all modelling and all aspects of it all over this wonderful country. Speaking of which, we've got John Collins from Modellers Island. Make sure you visit him, www.modellers-island.com.au. Near the end of the episode there, you'll get a 10% code for all subscribers. That's 10% off all online orders. Thank you very, very much for that, John. Okay, but before we hit that, I'm going to do a bit of a review on the four colours, the Fast and the Furious Braden's release from Outlaw Paints, www.outlawpaints.com.au. So let's lay some paint on some spoons, do a little bit of a spiel on them. You guys be the judge. Me personally, they're bread. Let's hit the video. Welcome, Mr. John Collins from Modellers Island.
G'day, Jason. How are you going?
Good, mate, good. Yeah, it's not often you get to talk to Santa Claus Gandalf in the flesh and blood.
Oh, for God's sake.
Nah, come on, mate. That's full on Lord of the Rings. You have got to admit it. Come on.
Yeah. It's getting at wizard level now. Wizard level.
Mate, getting there, I'd say it's already got there.
Yeah. I've had it trimmed too, mate. So there you go.
So which hair was it, mate?
All right, come on.
Hair today, gone tomorrow.
Oh, that's all right.
Mate, if you could tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and your first memories of modelling.
Yeah, sure. Well, my dad, like many others, was an avid modeller, and my first memories of going up to the glass case and, as a 3-year-old, putting my hand on it, and just going tank, tank, tank. I love armoured vehicles, mate. That's my passion. So I don't have any memories of not loving military history and models and stuff like that. And how we decided to start Modellers Island was, like a lot of guys, I was really into modelling and things like that. But when you get into your 20s, you focus, you move off into other things. I had a health scare a few years back, and decided that it was time to look into, um, getting a little bit more. Either that was going to be meditation or get back into modelling. So I got into modelling again, and yeah, we decided to start the company up because yeah, I had a good idea over a glass of wine one night, and my partner and I said, "Hey, we could do this," and that was in 2018, and that was how Modellers Island started. It was really just a great idea and an extension of my hobby.
Mate, good wine, great ideas. That's where they'll come from.
In moderation, mate. I don't drink anymore, but all good ideas, they say. You need to discuss sober as well as with a glass of wine. But look, what really happened to us was COVID. We were just a really small operation, and we are still compared to some of the giants that you've interviewed. Um, and COVID, we just exploded. The growth that we've seen in the last 18 months has been phenomenal. And we've even this week we've had to discuss about taking on more more premises for our warehouse, more stock coming in from a variety of people. So we just love the business. I just can't I can't put that across enough. I love what I do. You know.
Well, mate, besides all your wonderful wizardry, what else do you do? And also, mate, if you could share what's your main interest in scar modelling and have you got anything on the bench?
Yeah, well, look, as a lot of people now, we don't get the chance to build as much as I would like. I've actually gone through a bit of the miniature wargaming phase. It's particularly interested in the Napoleonic area at the moment. But look, what's on my bench at the moment is I've got some Republican Roman velites. They're little, basically figurines from ancient history, and I'm learning the great art of how to paint flowing cloth and togas, mate. And I'm just not happy with it at all. But that's what's on the bench at the moment.
Look out, we've got a mini toga party. Yeah, mate. So do you have like club meetings or anything, or it's just all a private thing and you just all get together, or you hold it at your house, or yeah, mate, let us all know.
Yeah, mate. We basically have a few. I have a few guys that we get together every now and then, but mostly I'm into the static builds at the moment, just recreating various things. I don't really have the time to go out to gaming, meets and stuff anymore. COVID's really got me thinking a lot about things, and I don't know if you know, but our business was doing roadshows as well. So one of the things we wanted to talk about was how we're not just an online business, that we actually go around out to regional Australia, because I'm from the bush, mate, and you know, we have a program of saying, yeah, we get the stock, we get the product, we have an online store, but then we go out into places, and we got a program for next year. We're going to regional New South Wales into towns that don't have a local hobby store. We'll set up for a couple of days, bring our stock in there. Guys can have a chat. They can talk to some guys that know what they're talking about. And bring the local hobby store experience into the bush, and that's what we try and do. We're trying to basically be a hybrid between the two. Um, Meanwhile, because of COVID, mate, online's booming, absolutely booming.
Yeah, mate, that's absolutely incredible that you take it to regional and rural, Australia and do all that. And yeah, as you said, online would be booming with this COVID thing going at the moment. And it's a real credit to you, mate. And mate, thank you very much. I mean, mate, top shelf. I mean, you can't get any better than at this moment online.
Yeah, that's right.
And mate, yeah, I remember going to the little old news agents. All you could get was your Epics kits and your little bags, and it was full on country because that's all you could get to at that stage in your life.
Yeah. Well, I lived in Tamworth for many years, and it's a big city. And even then, it didn't really have a hobby store when I was a kid. We'd go into the local Grace Brothers and then have a choice of about 5 kits. That was about it.
Good old Peel Street.
That's right. But, every now and then we'd go down to Sydney and go down to that mecca of places that was in Sydney, old Hobby Co. And, you know, mate, I would want to spend all day into that shop. But, and then sometimes, well, the other thing is we only do military history stuff. I mean, we are going to get into a little bit of aircraft, civilian aircraft and cars, mainly because of people asking us for that. But I go into a lot of hobby stores now, mate, and it's just RC and Lego from one aisle to the next. And, they've got to do it because, that's the way the business has gone. So that's why we're just hoping to just be a specialist and be that hybrid between online and pop-up stores.
Mate, I've noticed that talking of the website, it's all been refreshed and it looks absolutely fantastic. Brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things I love about this job is that I learn so much. And yeah, we've refreshed our website. So be kind if you find any dead links in there. Don't be putting us on YouTube and stuff like that. Just a discreet, just a discreet yarn, and I'll fix it. But no, we've been through it with a fine tooth comb. It needed a refresh. Not all of our products are on it, Jason. That's the thing. One of the things about growing organically, or what do they say with a business when it has a soft launch, is that we haven't spent a lot of money promoting our company. In fact, a lot of people don't know that we exist. And that's so that we can grow with the organic customers that we get. But this financial year, yeah, we're going to really kick some goals, I think, and the website is the first place to get a makeover, so to speak. I might even trim the beard next.
Ah, please don't do that, mate. The kids will miss out at Christmas and there's heaps of wizard parties.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, mate. Hey, thank you very much for the new unboxing thing we've got going on, exclusive to you, mate. Anything new up on the website that everybody would like to know about? Any new kits available?
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Well, probably the most not hotted, the hotly awaited release would be the AFV Club M113 Armoured Personnel Carrier. This is a beautiful kit by all accounts, and we'll be getting quite a few. And it's up for pre-order at the moment, and we've taken quite a lot of pre-orders. And the distributor has assured me that they've arrived in Australia. They were supposed to be here in the end of June, but we'll be looking probably for delivery next week, and we'll get that out. That's the M113. The next thing is probably the Dragon 1/72nd scale Bushmaster. Now, that's an Aussie vehicle. Anyone that spent any time yeah, in an Army Reserve unit, or in some infantry support unit or something like that, will know the Bushmaster. It's been used by the Australian Army, you know, for years and years and years. And this is a really nice kit, so that'll be coming in. I've upset my good lady with how many I've bought of those, so I'm expecting to sell a few. Um,
Pick me, pick me.
uh, if we got any left, mate, yeah, yeah, sure, yeah. No, we'll shoot you one up, and you can have a look at it. But just so you know that I'm not a horrible turret head. I do like aircraft as well, and we do stock a lot of RAF types as well. But look, the nicest kit that's coming along for a while that I'm going to be looking very forward to is this 144th B-52 from Academy. Now, Academy is one of the most underrated kit manufacturers. I think that they are very, very good value for money for kit building. They are good quality. I like the way that they all come together. Their decals are an absolute vast improvement on what they used to be a few years ago. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this B-52. It's a big airplane. It's only 170, 172nd. I was going to say that would be a big airplane. It's only 144th, but it's going to be a big kit. So yeah, I look forward to that as well.
Yeah, mate. Just another one, mate. Business hitting pretty hard at the moment, and COVID times and all. So, what can the viewers or subscribers, mate? Your turnaround time. So, say I order, what time till dispatch and that kind of thing, mate. If you could help us out there, cheers.
Yeah, well, we aim for same or next day dispatch. With COVID, ironically, Australia Post has got really good in capital city to capital city. I've shipped something here from we're in Newcastle, where it's at Redhead, south of Newcastle, and I can ship something from Redhead to Brisbane, and it take like 3 days to get there, which is great. The time in our factory, we do two pulls through the warehouse. We do an early morning and an afternoon run. So if your order comes in at night, it could be shipped next day. I've had some feedback from some customers about our delivery, and one of the things we really want to do is be terribly serious about our dispatch. We're not a drop shipper. We do not sell stuff we don't have. Occasionally, like last night, we sold out of plastic glue. You might recall me telling you. You know, I picked up one to ship this morning, and it had been a problem. It had been damaged in the stock. So that's the only time when something is really critically low, like kit glue, like plastic glue. You wouldn't believe it. Um, but yeah, so you know, we got in constant orders with the distributors as well. So that's the other thing too, mate, is we deal with the authorised Australian distributor. We don't grey market. We don't bring stuff in from overseas ourselves. So if you pick a kit up, right, and you're looking at it and the decals are missing or there's a sprue that's wrong or something like that, we fix it immediately because we've got the direct support of the Australian distributor. It's not like, oh, sorry, you have to ring Academy. Mate, no, no. If we've got it, we'll fix it. It'll be our problem with Academy and the distributor's problem.
Mate, that is absolutely fantastic that you take care of everybody that much. So what's the main credo? What is, I don't know, the basis that Modelers Island is?
Just treat people how I want to be treated. That's my customer service. You know, and you know, my life philosophy is pretty well much the same as, you know, don't be a jerk to people, and we put that into our company. Occasionally, we make a mistake. Like I sent some figures off to someone, and we misshipped it, and so we make it right. We just fix it, and honesty. But the really big thing about us is we want people in the country. They might be up in the middle of nowhere, and I hate saying the middle of nowhere, but that's what a lot of capital city companies say. Yeah. And you want to look online, you want to buy something, you know, we have our cap price postage, so you can get 4 or 5 little pots of paint and only pay a flat rate for postage. You can buy something from us and know that you're going to get as equally good price. And mate, if everyone tells me our prices are better, and that's really what we're about. We want to have competitive prices. We want to have ultra fast, reliable service. We want to do our regional roadshows so people get to know us, and so they know that we're real. That's it, really. And we're very, very small. There's only 4 of us in the place, but that's the way I like it, mate.
Mate, can you just tell us
Yep.
any new suppliers coming on board soon or?
Well, interestingly enough, we're talking to someone you might know, Outlaw Paints. Yeah, yeah. So we placed an order this week with Braden. Hopefully by the end of the week or maybe into towards the end of the month, we'll have his entire range available. And
Oh, mate, it's a huge range.
yeah, well, there's some, and the other thing too is we're getting some more tools in. We've had some gaps. People come up to me and say, John, when you're selling stuff, I know I can get a really good price from you, but you don't have a lot of stuff. And I'm going, yeah, well, we're building, we're growing. So people have come to us and said, you need this, you need that. Tools. Tools are the things that's coming this month. We're going to have a lot more tools. We're going to have a lot more airbrushes come in. We're currently sold out of all our airbrushes. And I suppose mainly my focus recently has been on miniature painting. And you use a primer spray, but you don't use an airbrush to paint a 28mm figure. So
Yeah, not real airbrush friendly.
yeah. So what do we've got a lot of brushes in stock, and so the thing is that if you want us to stock something, just ask us. There are a couple of brands we don't touch, and the reason for that is their distribution channel and their methods. Um, Nothing to do with them, but we have our own business model, and they like to have their business model. But most of the distributors in Australia are quite enlightened in regards to online businesses now, and we're a real business. Yeah, yeah.
Well, mate, yeah, your philosophy and all that is absolutely brilliant. I mean, I've had the pleasure of talking to you before this, as you know, and I really just can't thank you enough. I mean, you take the time
Yep.
and just speaking to you online, over that, well, not online, but over the phone, just the way you speak, you take care, you consider it, and you're a real genuine person.
Yep. No, that's our business philosophy, Jace, and that is I want to treat people the way I want to be treated.
Mate, a huge shout out for this beautiful ASLAV and the F111. Absolutely gorgeous, mate. Thank you.
Yep.
Looks like a fantastic kit, mate. I haven't had a real good look inside yet, but it looks absolutely brilliant from the outside. Great work.
Mate, they're good. They're good, solid kits, those two.
Mate, trying to work out who made this one.
Academy, mate.
There it is on the box. Hey, mate, just wondering if you could... Anything else you'd like to share with the viewers, the subscribers, and all those wonderful people that are watching this right now? Yeah, mate, as they say, the proverbial floor is all yours.
No, mate, just give us a chance. That's it. We're small. You've interviewed some of the big guys in the industry, and I'd like to thank you for reaching out and interviewing some of the up-and-coming smaller guys. But yeah, give us a chance. You might be very surprised with what you find.
Oh, mate, I don't think they're surprised. What's the website, mate? Help us out.
Modelers-island, yeah, .com.au. And it's 1L in modelers. And if I have another email from someone telling me I'm spelling modelers wrong, the reason for that is I've got a very good friend in the United States, and he set it up originally. And Modelers Island I stuck with because it was simply a spelling error.
God bless America.
And when we expand in the US and we take them by storm, you'll realise. But yeah, look, Modelers Island, mate. Modelers-Island. You can find us on any search engine, or you know, maybe you might want to put a link in or something like that.
Mate, that I will do. You are cheap enough as it is already. Bargains everywhere.
Yeah, and also, yeah, that's right. I've sent a code up too. So if you're more observant viewers, might be able to get even a bigger discount from us, mate. I'm happy to provide a 10% discount with a code that you should provide in the video, mate.
Mate, consider it done, and now subscribe, my subscribers and viewers. Thank you.
Jeez, it's like I haven't created the code yet, Jason, isn't it?
You did, mate.
It's like I haven't even created it yet, but it's down there. Yeah, no, it's on its way to you, mate.
Well, mate, thank you so very, very much for your time. I know, mate, you're a busy man, but as I always say, it's all good. Catch you later.
See you later.
Wow, Mr. John Collins, you, sir, are an absolute legend and a true gentleman. Thanks for taking modelling to rural and remote areas of this wonderful country of ours. I'm sure they appreciate it. We appreciate it because the hobby's being spread in all genres, in all ways. Thank you very much. And thanks for the code, folks. If you stuck around, my subscribers and my subscribers only, use this code. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ASM10. That's 10% off. My subscribers, 10% off, www.modelers-island.com.au. Thank you very much, John. Braden, fast and furious colours, mate. They pop. They are fast. They are furious. Thank you so very much. So, folks, use this code AUSSMOD10. Receive 10% off at www.outlawpaints.com.au. Okay, folks, more important than any of that, men's mental health. If you're at work, you got nothing to do, if you see a mate walking down the street, stop. How are you, mate? Real mates talk. You can see a mate struggling. Don't just let it go by. Have a chat with him. You never know. You might be saving his life right at that very moment. So why take the risk? Always have a chat because real mates talk. Okay, folks, new episode coming up next week. Stay tuned. It's the Aussie Scale Model of the Week. Going to build up. Nice prize coming at the end of the year. A really, really nice prize. Got all the sponsors involved, so a really huge one. So please, to all those that haven't already, please use the email there. Send me in your photos. Send me in a bit of a bio about yourself. Who knows? You'll be on Aussie Scale Modeler on YouTube, and I'll be showing your incredible work and the great work that's done throughout this country. Okay, folks, as I always say, it's all good. Catch you later. Till next week. Bye.